Welcome back to our channel. 2026 Regulations Explained, F1 TV Tech Talk. The 2026 Formula One season is set to bring one of the most significant technical overhauls in the sport's recent history, with the FIA and F1 aiming for a more sustainable, competitive, and fan-friendly future. The 2026 regulations touch every part of a Formula One car, from the power units to the aerodynamics and even chassis dimensions. This episode of F1 TV Tech Talk breaks down what's changing, why it matters, and how it could shake up the grid. Let's start with what many fans are already buzzing about: the power unit transformation. The 2026 season will see the introduction of a new generation of hybrid engines. While the 1.6-litre V6 turbo internal combustion engine remains, the emphasis will shift dramatically towards electric power. The MGU-H, the component that recovers energy from the turbocharger, is being scrapped entirely. In its place, the MGU-K, kinetic energy recovery system, will take center stage, with nearly 3 times more electric power than current systems, up from 120 kilowatts to around 350 kilowatts. This change isn't just about performance, it's a deliberate push towards sustainability. The cars will run on 100% sustainable fuels, developed with the intention of having a broader impact beyond F1. That means the sport won't just be reducing its carbon footprint, but actively contributing to greener mobility technologies worldwide. With these changes, F1 hopes to strike the perfect balance between performance, sustainability, and road relevance. But the regulations aren't just about the engine. The cars themselves are going on a diet. Literally, the 2026 cars will be lighter and more agile, addressing one of the key criticisms of modern F1 machinery: weight. Expect cars to be about 30 kilograms lighter, with a shorter wheelbase and narrower track, making them more nimble and suitable for closer racing. This is a significant move to bring back the visceral, responsive feel of earlier F1 eras while aligning with modern technology. The aerodynamic philosophy is also changing dramatically. Enter active aerodynamics. The 2026 cars will feature movable aero components, namely front and rear wings, which can switch between 2 configurations: Z mode, high downforce, and X mode, low drag. This means cars can increase their straight line speed for overtaking or defending and switch back to high downforce in corners. It's F1's answer to improving wheel-to-wheel racing without relying solely on DRS. And speaking of overtaking, that brings us to a revolutionary new concept: manual override mode. With DRS set to evolve, manual override will let a chasing driver deploy additional electric power beyond the standard deployment profile. Think of it as a high-tech version of push-to-pass seen in other series. This system is aimed at promoting strategic racing, making it less about following in the dirty air and more about using energy deployment wisely. Another key pillar of the 2026 rules is cost efficiency and attracting new manufacturers. The simplification of power units by removing the MGU-H significantly lowers the entry barrier for new engine suppliers. This has already borne fruit, with Audi set to enter as a full works team and Ford partnering with Red Bull powertrains. The message is clear: F1 wants to grow, diversify, and become more inclusive for teams and manufacturers alike. However, while these regulations sound promising on paper, the challenge will be in execution. Teams will need to rethink car design from the ground up, balancing battery weight with power output, mastering the use of active aero, and optimizing the new chassis dimensions will be no small feat. We could see the competitive order shuffled significantly, especially in the early years of this new regulation era. Fans can also expect the racing spectacle to change. With smaller, lighter, and more agile cars combined with dynamic aero and electric boosts, overtaking should become more organic and frequent. The strategy will become even more complex, not just tire degradation and pit stops, but now energy deployment and aerodynamic settings per lap will be key. In conclusion, the 2026 regulations mark a bold step into the future for Formula One. It's a move that balances the thrilling roots of motorsport with the pressing demands of modern sustainability and technology. From the track to the road, F1 is positioning itself not just as the pinnacle of speed and engineering, but also as a force for innovation and environmental responsibility. Whether you're a die-hard fan or a newcomer, one thing's for sure, 2026 will change the game. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like and press the bell icon button.